fearless leader at the helm. He had a much better game for us this week in the previous weeks. I look at it. Game 2, I had him at C. Game 4 against the Chargers, I had him at C+. I think everybody tried to talk him into a B- is where they're at. And so, this week against New Orleans, the ball was coming out pretty quick. I think he understood what he had to go against as far as, getting the ball to Travis Kelce, which is a great thing. Also, too, I know TJ said some things about, Worthy wasn't really getting no looks, but he got a lot of targets. He tried to get the ball in his hands a lot, actually, that game after going back through it. So they had a great game plan, not to mention getting the ball to Juju like he should have. McCole Hardman as well. Noah Gray got a touch on him. Jody Fortson got a touch. Patrick Mahomes did a good job this game. I actually gave him, and he took off running when he needed to, catch some first downs and whatnot. This week, man, I gave Patrick a B, is what I gave him. Okay, gave him a B. You can almost say B+, but I'm going to say B. All right, much better than what he has been giving us the past couple of weeks. I think he'll say that. Witchy Hall says B+. Probably could be, but Witchy, like Sir Charles Driver said, Pat was dancing on around like Muhammad Ali. He was doing a couple little flips here, little turns and whatnot, and maybe the one that he threw it probably could have gotten one to Xavier Worthy for a touchdown. The one in the end zone where he kind of, did a little pirouette and just threw the ball. So
that was the P run, right, on that play?
Yeah, it was the P run. And so, that was I don't know, kind of questionable. Like, hey man, what you doing? Go on, run in. He should have ran it in for a touchdown. Actually, he had the lane, just didn't take it. So I gave him a B. I think he got a solid B, man. I gave him a solid B. Much better than what he did the previous weeks. But he's actually looking better. So he was solid in the pocket. B is one of those things, man, that I think he deserves. So.
Yeah, I will say it did look a little bit. We talked about not having the magical Mahomes moment so far this year. I will say that game looked the most like getting some of that magic back. That one run he had where he dove for the first down, but like he made a little move where he kind of broke the defender's ankles there on the side, and then we dove to get the first down. He had some of those moments. So he's starting to get his confidence back in himself. And yeah, it looked like he's getting back on track. It's probably one of the better games of the year, I think, if not the best game of the year for him.
Yeah, no, it was definitely the best game that he's had this year. And also, too, he had the one where he kind of slipped and fell down, and he could have thrown it to Travis for a first down.
Yeah,
missed him on that. So just looked like he just lost his footing, and just went down. So
that damn turf monster.
Yeah, but it's encouraging just to see where he's going, right now, and that's good. He gives us B's, B+. I mean, we're going to win. And look, and because we said we have a high standard for Patrick, like Patrick has for himself, I think a B grade is something that is fair. So,
no doubt.
Richie Hall said, I love that he was less hesitant to hand off a throw. Yeah, I agree with you. It seemed like the ball was coming out of his hands a little bit more decisively, except the times when they dropped off in 7 or 8 in coverage. Kind of threw him for a loop. But I think that's what teams have been trying to do. That's where you kind of slow Patrick Mahomes down because they just got the numbers at that point, right? I think that's for any quarterback.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Come on, baby, go. Yes! That's a first down. This football season, I'll be putting down normal sodas like Coca-Cola for Olipop. Olipop offers a healthier alternative with its low sugar content and natural ingredients.
Olipop is more than just a drink. It's a wellness companion that supports your digestive health. Packed with prebiotics, this fizzy elixir helps promote good bacteria in your gut, leading to improved digestion and overall well-being.
So go ahead, click the link in the description and use promo code SODALOVE and get your can of Olipop so you can enjoy the game guilt-free. Go Chiefs.
Use the promo code SODALOVE for 15% off now.
And Patrick, by the way, I don't know what it is. It's really odd, but it almost seems like he's more comfortable when we have less weapons. Like, this is the best he's looked all year, by the way. It just looked the most comfortable he's looked all year, too. With what's going on out there, the passes were more crisp. Maybe he just got so used to throwing to, like, not top end talent that he, like, when he had it all in the field laid out in front of him, it wasn't as easy for him. I don't know. I'm just totally speculating and spitballing. But it just seems like he's much more comfortable with less weapons out there.
Well, I'll say this, and I think this is really a good point. Tom Brady went for a number of years without having top tier talent as wide receiver. Before Randy Moss got up there, he was winning. And so what they were having to do, guys were coming in and they plug and play. That's what they were doing. And it's the same thing with Patrick. I don't think you had to have this, and this is really kind of my argument. I don't think you had to have the number one guy receiver. We got rid of Tyreek Hill, and we won 2 championships without him. And everybody wondered, what are we going to do without a Tyreek Hill? Well, we win championships. We hold up LeBarnies. That's what we do. And so it's based off what the scheme of the offense is. You have the best quarterback in football. It's all about scheming against defenses. If guys can get open, guys can catch the football, you're going to be fine. You need dependable guys. You don't need the best guy. You need dependable guys. We see what the best guy happened when he went out there to Vegas, when it ended up happening. Then all of a sudden he's looking to get traded. That's what's happening to the top tier guy. That's what ends up happening. And so when you start looking at certain guys, where they're going and whatnot, Justin Jefferson was up there with Kirk Cousins. He ends up getting hurt. Well, shoot, they haven't won anything. Now all of a sudden you got what's the name up there? You got Sam up here throwing the ball around without top tier talent. It's the same thing. So sometimes we get in the woods, sometimes or in the weeds, if you will, sometimes, because we always think the guys that's having the top tier talent is always going to win. And it's not. It's all about team chemistry. It's about guys doing their job. If guys getting open, catching the football, that's what it's all about. So it's not always the most talented team that wins. It's the team that knows how to win. The teams that know how to do what they do the best, that's going to get you a victory. I could go to college. Look at Vandy beating Alabama. They weren't the most talented team. Alabama's the most talented team than they are Vandy. But Vandy had a scheme. The guys did their job and kicked the crap out of them. And nobody thought that was going to happen. Well, when you start running your plays and everybody is playing the way they're supposed to play, then you come out with, the results that you're going to get. And so we seen that tonight, man. We seen that tonight. It didn't take much other than saying, let's get Travis Kelce the football. Let's get Kareem Hunt the football. Let's start running the plays that we run, right? Juju, shallow crosses, hand the ball off to Xavier Worthy. McCole Hardman comes in. He gets a lot of plays. I mean, Cole Hardman, what do you have tonight? When do you have it?
4 for 33.
Yeah, I mean, 4. McCole Hardman is all he's been doing is returning punts. Yep. It hadn't worked out for him. So that's what I say. And I always take the best.
And he gets some extra effort on that one where he got that first down, where he's like, they had to push him a little bit forward to get that first down. But, that play looked like it was dead after like the 2 yards before the first. But, he kept moving those legs, kept churning. But to your point, Tasia, Next Gen Stats released a stat here. Patrick Mahomes accumulated nearly all of his passing production on attempts under 15 air yards, 331 yards in the Chiefs Monday night win. Yeah, I mean, and also Mahomes did not throw into any tight window on any of his 39 pass attempts tonight. So, I mean, he was just taking the underneath. He was taking what we've been saying, what the defenses are giving him, which is like, I feel like the first few weeks he was trying to air it out. Yeah, we saw him take some shots tonight, but there were timely shots he was taking. But it seemed like he was holding on to the ball more when he had more of the weapons. And then tonight he was just, seeing if the guy was open, he was taking it. And that's kind of what he wanted. It's kind of what he did last year. It's kind of what he did 2 years ago when he won the MVP. So, I mean, that is what he should have been doing all along, I'd say.
It's a very early 2000s Patriots team is what it feels like. Those teams that used to go against the Patriots and you go into it not only rooting for the other team, but you'd be like, oh, man, they could lose this game. Like, look at that team. They're not that good. Like, Who do they got out there? They got Deion Branch, Bethel Johnson, David Patton. Dude, Jets are going to win tonight. They're going to win. I'm taking the Jets. Put $100 on the Jets. And then they just come out and like just methodically beat you and like dominate them. And you're like, then when you're watching, you're like, this team can't do anything against them. And it almost seems within reach in the game. Because this game did too, right? We should have been beating them by a lot more, but we weren't. It was kind of a close game scoreboard-wise, but it just felt like domination. And you look at all the stats, it was. I mean, we absolutely obliterated them. I mean, doubled the time of possession almost. Yeah, 20 to 39, 56.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.